fish guts on there from an episode of Muddyfeet TV. How are y'all? We are getting set up on this doozy down there. And it is down there. It's hard to tell on camera. That thing's probably about 10, 12 foot from where we're at, below us. So we got over here, scratched our head, and for some reason they poured the driveway already, and that would have been the ideal spot to park down there to pump this, but they've got the driveway there, and I guarantee that thing won't tolerate a 60,000 pound pump and 70,000 pound concrete trucks on it. So we're getting set up. Chris is here today. Y'all hadn't seen him in a while. We don't want to take the road completely out. There's a house right there, but we are going to take some of it. But yeah, this is something else here. It's access, and it's like I always say, the world ain't perfect, but we just do our best to get it that much closer to being that way. That's what we're here for. But really, access is the only issue. No power lines. This is a good solid road base. I'm not really concerned about it. So well, that farthest guy that's going to be the hardest part to reach. It's going to be a flat out Friday today over here for that part of the house. So it's right at our limits, maybe just a hair past it actually. Things leveled up. Making sure we're good and solid. But it's a pretty day. We've got a nice sunrise. Y'all missed that this morning. Had a lot of color in it. Looks good. Yeah. Just let y'all know, we level these trucks off these levels here. It's off of degrees, and we can stay in the yellow. Might touch the orange just a little bit, but definitely no more than the orange is what we try to tolerate. But do our best to stay in the yellow for sure. You do not want these out of level, and for a couple different reasons. And one is it puts a lot of pressure on the motor that turns the turret up there. If you get this out of level, then that puts a lot of strain on it, and those can break. And when they break, it's not pretty. You have a free range boom then, and those aren't fun to wrangle in. So Chris is checking things out, make sure he's good and stable. Good on that bubble. So we'll get the boom raised up. I'm sure he'll see about what he's got going on over there, but it's this is the 38-meter Concord. I got a lot of new subscribers and viewers on here, so some of the stuff may be repeated for the older guys, and we appreciate that. But this is a 38-meter Concord. It's a rolling fold truck. You'll see as it basically rolls and folds out and in to itself when you fold it up to put it away. The other truck that Bill runs is a 40-meter Z-boom. And of course you can see in the previous videos we post up that how it configures, and it basically just Z's back up into itself. Both of them are really handy trucks. Both of them have their own applications. They'll say the Z is more versatile, but and it is the way it's configured. Bill's out bumping on a big driveway today, or it would have been ideal to have him here on this one just for the reach, but he's gonna go down and release his tip hose. One of them remote controlled ones.
Yeah, I hate these things.
I know it. You can't do that. You can't do anything back here.
Tires. Well, one.
Got some diggers. Always a good thing. Got splashed on a little bit, but you know, I took one for the team. I wanted y'all to see how that goes. So I'll clean up. It'll dust off. But we will have a pretty good view up here, though. That's gonna work out just fine. Whew, that's all dirty. I got my camera dirty. That's why I use GoPros. Anything else I don't think would handle the pressure. Oh, these guys are going to sit around and eat lunch. They're going to pour concrete. Getting them mocked down or getting a little step down over there. Somebody asked the other day about these stakes, these wood. Those are step downs, probably for the shower and stuff over there. Those will get pulled out. Those won't stay in, obviously. As the concrete dries, they'll pull the stakes out, then it gets a little more stiffer, then they'll pull that 2x4 out around there. I did the same thing with this garage. If you look at your garages, they got these step downs. And they'll come back here in a little bit and kind of feather that mud back, get the grade set on it, and they'll start pulling these stakes and these 2x. That gives you an 1.5 inch drop down on this. Now the garages will have a slope to the floor, and it just depends on the builder, the homeowner. It'll go from an 1.5 inch to 3.5 inches, which is the width of a 2x4, or it'll go 1.5 inch to 5.5 inches, which is a 2x6. It just depends on the specs, I guess. So, had another question to ask not too long ago about us not putting enough steel in these things. Well, these things here, this post tension cables, that colored part is a sleeve, and there's actually a steel cable inside of that sleeve. Let's see if I can show you right here. You see right there? So these are pre-engineered slabs. This does not have anything to do with the builder, the homeowner, anything. When they have a slab engineered, someone else does that. And they tell you what the specs are, and you do it to their specs, and they put their stamp of approval on it, and it's all on them. So anyway, what they'll do is once this thing's poured and cured out, they'll come back with this big machine, this wrench looking thing. I think it's hydraulically driven, and they'll tension. Let me see. I think it's this the other end of this cable. Yeah, they'll tension this side right here. You can see the cables are pulled through. There's a little, this form on there, you can see it, it's nailed to the back side of this form. Anyway, there's an attachment on there. So when the forms are pulled, they'll come in there and they'll actually put tension on these cables. So, and if you develop a crack in your slab, then they can come back and put some more tension on it. So, been doing it a while, but a lot of people haven't seen these before. I honestly didn't see many of these until probably about 15-20 years ago. So of course we see them all the time now. Nearly every slab we pour on, you see these post tension cables. We got just a little bit left in the slab and then finish up the garage. So got her going on, got her heading our way. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching the job. I hope you enjoyed it. Got any questions, comments, leave them down below. We'll answer the best we can and try to give you a somewhat understandable answer with that. But other than that, on to the next one. We'll catch you on that one, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We appreciate it. Y'all